following program is a special presentation of Cleveland Community College.
What a gorgeous afternoon it is here on the campus of Cleveland Community College, and we welcome you into Yetis girls softball as Cleveland Community College in Region 10 action on this Wednesday afternoon. Game one will have both games takes on the Redhawks of Catawba Valley Community College. Tim Foster along with Cleveland Community College broadcasting student DeMaje Rhodes. DeMaje, conference action, region action, big game here today.
It is. It's a big game today, and it's a good day to play, too.
Great to have you along. If you're with us on YouTube, Brick Dover on the mound, and we are underway for the Yetis. A 1-2-3 for the Redhawks here in this top of the first. It will be Jessica Cannon, followed by Cameron Bryant, and then she'll be followed by Chesney Stikelether here in the top of the first. Next pitch is a little bit... actually, that was called a strike, so 1-1.
She got a nice arm.
Dover struck out 7 over the weekend in a win over Wake Tech. DeMaje, she certainly does. And this is a Yetis team that comes in 12-14 on the season as the next pitch in there for a strike. Catawba Valley, DeMaje, comes in 24-6 on the year, having a great year from up in, obviously, Hickory. So it'll be a big test for the Yetis this afternoon.
Yeah,
next
had
pitch,
a great season.
Yeah, just stays alive, fouls it off, and it stays 1-2. 1-2 count to Jessica Cannon. She's the sophomore from Marion, North Carolina. She played her high school ball at McDowell High School. Great shot of Jessica.
I really like their away jerseys.
Yeah, they're wearing those, you're right, DeMaje, the road white, the red pants, the red numerals, and kind of the red sleeves as well.
With the white helmet and the red highlights.
Yeah, it's a good look, and they have been solid in Region 10 and junior college softball for quite some time. Head coach is Josh Bumgardner. And for the Yetis and Ronald Beaver and Brick Dover, they certainly know that she's got to pitch really well here today in this game one. We'll have 2 for you, and it's great to have my broadcasting students along in the swing and a miss. Good start for Brick Dover. She gets the strikeout.
That was a great start.
It was a great start of Cannon, 1 down, and that's going to bring up Cameron Bryant, who plays in the infield for this
Cameron Bryant.
Squad, this Redhawk squad, I should say, the Bunker Hill High School graduate from Troutman. So stepping in is Bryant, 1 down, top of the first. Great to have you along. If you're watching live this afternoon on YouTube or the rebroadcast on C19 TV, Tim Foster and DeMaje Rhodes, Cleveland Community College broadcasting student. And as I said, great to have my students with me handling color commentary all afternoon long.
It's always a pleasure to be out here.
And man, what a beautiful day it is.
It feels great out
here. We've seen a little bit cooler. You know, over the weekend we had temperatures in the mid-80s, low 60s this afternoon, but a perfect late March afternoon.
Yeah, it's crazy, and it was raining yesterday.
It was a nasty day earlier this week. Next pitch is low, so it's a 1-2 count after a couple of quick strikes to Bryant.
Like that one slipped.
It did slip a little bit. Chesney Stikelether is on deck for the Redhawks. 24-6 on the season, as we mentioned, for this Catawba Valley Community College squad. Next pitch is low, 2-2. Got our whole broadcasting crew with us.
Seems Catawba's dugout ain't holding back.
They're fired up. We'll be talking about our whole crew this afternoon. 2-2 and swing and a miss, so 2 batters, 2 strikeouts, and if you're Coach Beaver, that's exactly how you want.
That's a great way to start.
That is a great way to start, and that will bring up Chesney Stikelether with 2 down to the plate. Dover certainly the ace of this Yeti squad in 2023. As we mentioned, 12-14. They're 9-6 in region play. As we're kind of hitting that midway point of the regular season. First pitch in there for a strike, so Dover is throwing strikes early on.
I like that we're rocking the gray and blue today.
Yeah, the Yetis, DeMaje, I just mentioned, and you see it. They're in those gray jerseys as this one's popped up. Will it stay fair? Will the catcher have a shot? And she couldn't quite bring it in. I tell you, that's one thing about it. This time of the day, mid-afternoon, that sun's tough.
Yeah.
You really have to stay focused, and that time
just some shades to catch that one.
Yeah, couldn't quite make the play. It was Eubanks that time. So it'll be an 0-2 count to Steichleather. She gets on. Annie Andrews is on deck. Steichleather played her high school ball at Alexander Central. She's the Taylorsville native. Big crowd here at the Yeti softball facility. Here's the next pitch, and it's low, and it's 2-2.
Like that one slipped a little bit.
Yep. One thing you'll notice about Dover, well, I've noticed all year long, DeMonte, great fastball.
Yeah.
But occasionally,
Great
as you mentioned, you're going to lose. You're going to let it. It's going to slip a little bit on you every so often.
Yeah.
2-2's high.
You're throwing it that fast.
Yep. And now we got a full count to Steichleather. 3-2, nobody on, 2 outs. Top of the first, game 1 of a doubleheader. 3-2 is low, and so Steichleather is on, and she's the first base runner of the afternoon. And that will bring Annie Andrews to
batting number 12, Chesney Steichleather.
the plate. Andrews from Sherrills Ford, North Carolina. First pitch, swing and a miss, 0-1. DeMaggio will be with us first 3 innings this afternoon. It'll be great to have Chris Swafford in innings 4 and 5 and Brinson Fields in the 6th and 7th. And looking forward to working as another swing and a miss, 0-2 now.
She is breezing through these pitchers.
To Andrews. Looking forward to working with Todd Hunt. He'll be with me the entire game 2 of this afternoon.
She's on the mound with a mission.
0-2 is just fouled off. She'd love to get 3 strikeouts here in this top of the first. That would be nice.
That'd be an amazing start.
Be an awesome start. Bottom of the inning, we'll be looking at the programming that's a part of C19 TV. And it's 41st year. Runner at first for Catawba Valley Community College, 2 outs. There's a pitcher. There goes the runner, and she will be saved. She got a good lead that time, and she's in scoring position. So now runner at second with 2 outs and a 1-2 count coming to Annie Andrews.
She took the right time to steal that base, too.
Yeah, she got a really good lead and made it look easy that time on the steal.
She did. She was running fast.
Next pitch strikes the side out here in the top of the first. And the Yetis, other than the walk, they get through that top of the first quickly. And after half an inning, no score between the Yetis of Cleveland Community College and the Red Hawks of
they ain't let them pass second base.
of Catawba Valley, and that's exactly what you want. Great to have you along, as I mentioned, Tim Foster, DeMaggio Rhodes, as we are underway. And if you're watching live on YouTube or the rebroadcast on C19. Hey, speaking of C19, a lot of great programs that are a part of C19 TV, and there it is. In the fall, Armchair Quarterback, Artworks Connections, Cleveland County Kitchen with Deborah Blanton, Tyra Silvers, and Community Spotlight. Also, we invite you to check out Dare to Soar. I saw Greg producing that program earlier this week. Face the Music for your health, for your information. Meet Me at the Movies. That's a program celebrating 500 episodes. There's Political Smackdown, School Matters, Talk of the Town, Woman to Woman, and Yeti Tracks. It talks about all the athletics here at Cleveland Community College. So, DeMaggio, good start for the Yetis. Now you want to get this early lead.
Right. Got to go ahead and get at least 2 or 3 on the bases. Try to get like 2 or 3 points on the board before you switch it back.
So for the Yetis in the and you see the warming up there, that's the starting pitcher. That's Mason Lell, the Conover, North Carolina native. Played her ball at high school ball at St. Stephen's High School, and she'll be the starting pitcher for the Red Hawks this afternoon. And the 1-2-3 for the Yetis here in the bottom half of the first, will be Kaylin Kales, Alexis Shope, and Mallory Haynes. So here's Kales, the shortstop, will lead off for the Yetis first here in game 1. And Mason Lell on the mound to get the start. Kaprowski over the weekend. Let's see if this ball's going to stay in play, and not quite. The first baseman had a shot at it. That was Kiana Molnar, who went after it but just couldn't quite get there. That wind was really blowing in over the weekend. Today, not so much, so a hard hit ball could certainly get out of the park today. But it's quickly an 0-2 count out of Fry. Runner at second for the Yetis, no score, bottom of the first. Here's the 0-2, and it's low, 1-2 to Bree Fry. Next pitch is high, 2-2.
Looks like that double's kind of getting to it a little bit.
Trinity Hatchell is on deck if the Yetis can keep this inning going. Three-two count, excuse me now. So here's the 3-2 count, and it's low, and great job there by Fry to draw a walk. So Yetis runners first and second with 2 outs, and that'll bring to the plate Trinity Hatchell. And Hatchell,
Number 24, Trinity Hatchell.
Talked about
seems the pitch is shaking up from that play from before.
Yeah, and again, when you're playing a great team like Catawba Valley,
Logan get out to an early lead. This is a big at bat right here.
It is.
So here's Hatchell with runners first and second. She fouls off the first pitch. Cleveland Community College and Catawba Valley Community College Region 10 action. Great to have you along live on YouTube, or if you're watching the rebroadcast on C19 TV. Here's the 0-1. Here's a little grounder to the pitcher. Should be an easy play to first, and it is. An inning in the books, and we stay scoreless after a little bit of a threat there from the Yetis. No score after 1 inning of play. And we're going to head to a break, and we'll be back to the top of the second. You're watching Yetis Ladies Softball, and we're back right after this.
At CCC, we're all about training students for exciting careers. Our Barber Academy is a great example. Did you know jobs for barbers, stylists, and other related fields are increasing? Competition for the best jobs will be strong. With your CCC training, you'll have a definite edge. Our courses give you the skills and knowledge you need to sit for North Carolina's Apprentice Barber exam. To move up the ladder, you need at least 1 year of on-the-job training before you take the state's registered barber exam. If you pass, it's official. You'll be a registered barber. While private barber schools can cost $10,000 or more, CCC makes it affordable. Plus, you can complete our Barber Academy in only 15 months. Now the question is, are you ready to start your journey today?
Hi, I'm Nikki Bliss Carroll, your host for Cleveland Connections, the show that explores what's happening at Cleveland Community College. Join us as we sit down with members of faculty and staff to discuss programs of study, upcoming events, and other exciting campus news. We'll have a new show for you each month on C19 TV, or you can stream us online at c19.tv. Tune in and connect with Cleveland Community College on Cleveland Connections.
Leading off the top of the second.
We head to the top of the second. Welcome back live on YouTube this afternoon. Yetis girls softball. The Yetis taking on the Redhawks of Catawba Valley Community College. You just saw our score. We are scoreless, and to lead off here for Catawba Valley, it'll be Emma Kaprowski, the Stanley, North Carolina native, and she fouls it off. She played her high school ball at East Caston. She will be followed by Abby Teague and Grace Andrews here in the top of the second. And one thing we're seeing so far from Berg Dover, some pretty good pitching to Mache.
Seems she sent that one over the net.
She did, but luckily not our way.
Right.
Next pitch is in there, and it's an 0-2 count. Dover already 3 strikeouts. And as we saw her last start against Wake Tech, she is pitching well. This one's popped up. Let's see if there's a play. First baseman's going to try and couldn't get to it. She was trying to, that was one of those old, reminds me of the football play the receiver has to make where you got to kind of, the one hand behind. And
she tried to get old down.
Unless you're a really good one, you're not going to make that play.
That's a difficult.
Yes, that is a very tough play. So it stays 0-2 to Emma Kaprowski. Next pitch is low, 1-2. course, Kaprowski played a lot of schools from around this area in that SMAC conference that East Gaston's in. Swing and a miss. That is 4 strikeouts already for Dover, and she is pitching well early. And one down here in the top of the second inning.
Abby Teague.
Here's Abby Teague from Taylorsville with one down, top of the second. Big thanks to our whole crew in the truck, producer, director Greg Tillman, Danny Morton, Randy Evans. Randy and Danny, his first pitch swing and a miss on cameras, bringing you all the great sounds and sights of Yeti girls softball. Next pitch is fouled off. She's in the hole 0-2. Dover already looking for her 5th strikeout.
She's flying through these batters.
This is a good lineup too with Catawba Valley. Swing and a miss. That is 5 strikeouts for Dover, who is rolling. Arlen, she has struck out 5 of the first 6 batters that she has seen so far for Catawba Valley, and that will bring up Grace Andrews with 2 down. Andrews a little farther away, DeMache from Hillsboro, North Carolina, up near Chapel Hill. First pitch is swing and a miss, 0-1.
And you can see it's not getting to her. She's staying calm, cool, and collected.
Yeah, she's just ahead of every batter right now. We just can't see the ball. Thinking about a bunt. It's in there, 0-2. She's in a groove. Yeah, and I like how she's got a good pace. She's not taking too long. While you're in a groove, just keep it rolling. 0-2.
She got the batters on her time.
No doubt about it. Outside that time, so 1-2 count. 2 down, no score, top of the second. 1-2 is fouled back.
I like that little chant.
It's always fun to hear the chants for softball teams.
That's a little creative.
And baseball, yeah. DeMaggio will be over there getting some, writing down some of that after the game.
Maybe a little bit.
Ooh, just missed on the outside. 2-2 to Grace Andrews. Foul back.
She's trying to fight to stay up there.
We'll show you what the upcoming Yeti girls softball schedule at the bottom of the inning that will be coming up in the month of April. Next pitch is popped up. First baseman has caught it. Let's see if she'll bring it in there. And she does. And another easy inning for the Yetis. An inning and a half are in the books, and we are still scoreless between the Yetis of Cleveland Community College and the Red Hawks of Catawba Valley Community College. Tim Foster, Cleveland Community College broadcasting student, DeMaggio Rose, and a beautiful afternoon. Hey, we want you to just remind you about the upcoming softball schedule for Yeti girls softballs. We'll head into April, and there you see Fayetteville Tech coming up as we head into the weekend series. Some big games with Catawba Valley. Again, that's actually, I think, a road game. Some road games down the road. There's Gaston, and they wrap it up on the 23rd up at Lewisburg for the regular season. 8 teams from Region 10 get into the playoffs, and the Yetis certainly hope they're going to be one of those 8 as we get closer to the month of May and the playoffs. And DeMaggio, big story. Defense and pitching's been good so far. Let's see if the bats can get going here for the Yetis.
Yetis are playing superb defense. They just need to get on the board now.
No doubt about it. That's going to be key as we head to this bottom of the second. Hey, we want to remind you to check out our brand new look of our website at clevelandcc.edu, and we got a new look, and it's got a little bit of everything. Fall registration's underway, summer registration's underway. It's never too early to start thinking about those classes. Lots of great curriculums that are part of Cleveland Community College. We head to the bottom of the second inning, and we'll kick off the second inning. It's going to be Cadence Hopper, followed by Haley Eubanks and Andrea Melton. The 1-2-3 here in the bottom of the second. So here is Hopper at the plate. First pitch to Hopper. He's in there.
That one has some impact on it.
It really did. Good looking fastball. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Mason Lell. That's low 1-1. So we'll be seeing a pitcher still here in game 1. It's going to be something to keep an eye on. 1-2. She went after it, yeah.
She did.
Yeah, because, well, that fastball's been so good that that's what it'll do to you. Here's a 1-2 pitch. Fouls it off. Hopper stays alive. Dark blue helmets today, and I think maybe Coach Baumgartner's in Lell's delivery, so he was having a discussion with both pitcher and catcher.
Got to change the strategy a little bit.
Yeah, something he saw there, and he wanted to make a little bit of an adjustment on. Catawba Valley, as we mentioned, having a great season. This is a good measuring stick for the Yetis this afternoon. So the discussion is over. Here is the next pitch, and it's high, 2-2 to Hopper.
Under your left foot.
2-2 pitch. It's fouled off, so battle going on. Hopper fouls it behind home plate.
She's fighting for every chance she can get.
She really is, DeMaja. Well, outside 3-2. Good at bat here. Can Hopper get on base? Haley Eubanks is on deck.
It may be 0-0, but you can tell the Yetis have the momentum.
Great at bat. I think Catawba Valley was hoping that was going to be strike three. Was not called. And so here's the starting catcher, Haley Eubanks, with Hopper on first. Good start for the Yetis in the bottom of the second. First pitch, swing and a miss. 0-1 count to catcher Haley Eubanks. No score, bottom of the second, game one, Yetis and Redhawks. Next pitch is outside, 1-1.
Seems she cannot look too anxious on the first pitch.
Yeah, and I think that was part of maybe the discussion we saw a few minutes ago with the head coach. He's just trying to maybe settle her down a little bit. Yeah, I think he felt like maybe the delivery's a little fast at times. Good shot there of Eubanks. Here is a shot that's going to go out into the infield, but a nice play that time by the second baseman. And one down.
That was a great catch.
Yeah, I thought it might have enough to get out into center field, but not quite enough. And as DeMaja mentioned, great play. So here's Andrea Melton, the Kings Mountain High graduate and center fielder, with a runner at first, one down. I was looking at Button, and she's got good speed, so she couldn't get it down. She fouls it off. Oh, 1 count to Melton. Swing and a miss. 0-2 count.
Seems the pitcher's trying to find a little bit of a groove.
Yeah, and she's quickly got Melton in an 0-2 hole. Hopper's at first. Here's the 0-2, and it's high. Good news for the Yetis. Dover, Brooke Dover has been tremendous. And she got her on the strikeout as Melton goes down looking. 2 down here in the bottom of the second. And
Number 1, Carmen Pruitt.
here's Carmen Pruitt, left-handed batter with 2 down, runner at first. And Pruitt's got to keep this inning going. First pitch is a strike from Mason Lell.
Yeah, Yeah, she's starting to put the batters on her speed now. Starting to get her in the game.
Yeah, she seems to be settling down as that one's fouled off, and all of a sudden Pruitt's in a 0-2 hole. So we saw Hopper get on by way of the walk, but Wells throwing some good pitches right now. Great shot there of Carmen Pruitt. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Here's a little shot, an easy play as it goes right into the pitcher's glove. Well, to end the inning. 2 innings in the book. You're watching Yeti Girls Softball live on YouTube and a rebroadcast on C19 TV. No score, which will head to the 3rd inning after this.
Listen up. Do you have a passion for cooking? A desire to learn more about the craft of professional food preparation? If so, now's a great time to check out Cleveland Community College's brand new Culinary Arts Academy. This exciting 3-month program offers hands-on training for jobs in the food service industry. Across the nation, food service is one of the fastest growing industries. With your training at CCC's Culinary Arts Academy, you can compete for jobs in hotels, restaurants, conference centers, cruise ships, and other settings. Enroll in CCC's program and you'll gain in-depth training in food procedures, preparation, and commercial kitchen operations. Plus, the program includes a special add-on. You'll get your certificate in cardiopulmonary resuscitation, or CPR training. You can earn good money too, depending on where you work. Starting salaries range from $20,000 to $50,000. In just 12 weeks, you can be well on your way to gaining the know-how to handle food safely, properly, as a true professional. Now ask yourself, are you ready to start your journey today at CCC?
Cleveland Community College has identified strengthening online learning as the topic for its quality enhancement plan. We're calling it SOUL. SOUL's 5-year implementation plan is focused on continuous improvement of online courses and promoting student success. We're excited for you to take this journey with us.
Top of the 3rd inning, and you see we are scoreless. The Eddies and the Redhawks of Catawba Valley Community College 1-0 count to Kiana Molnar, who is the leadoff batter, and that hit her, and she's going to be at first base. So the second base runner was Kiana Molnar of this game for Catawba Valley, so a good start for them. And we talked about Tim Foster, DeMaje Rose. DeMaje, we're talking about how good that Dover has been, but you hit a batter too, and things can change quick.
Yeah, right. The mental will slip very quickly.
Here's Alyssa Kropsky, from Greensboro, the Northwest Guilford graduate.
But these are the type of games where you have to stay focused. The defensive games. One slip up and it's a score.
Yep, no doubt about that. Runner at first. Next pitch, here's a nice bunt. It's going to get the runner to second. The play to first will be easy, but she advances the runner, in this case Molnar, in scoring position. So runner in second, 1 down. And that will bring up Jessica Cannon.
Just a second behind for the double out.
Number 10, Jessica Cannon.
So here's Cannon. Top of the order, and there's another bunt laid down. This is a beauty. Throw to first, and she's going to be safe. So back-to-back bunts, and all of a sudden, Catawba Valley, that's the way you do it. They've got runners first and third with just 1 out.
Number 2, Cameron Bryant.
Here's Cameron Bryant.
She made about just the inch, too.
So they knew what Dover had been doing with these strikeouts, so now they've gone to try to shorten this game a little bit with some bunts, and they're having success. Here's Bryant with runners on the corners. There's a runner, and they look like they were thinking about a double steal, so the runner does move to second. So they've got runners second and third now with 1 out in a scoreless game, but a base hit could certainly put the Redhawks in control here early. Next pitch from Dover, swing and a miss. And Dover really needs a strikeout here with runners second, third for Catawba Valley.
She need to get this under control.
As we mentioned, see Catawba Valley in those red pants and white jerseys, white sleeves.
With the black socks, I'm like,
yeah, it's a good look. Fouled off and quickly 0-2. Key stretch here early in the third, or in this top of the third, I should say. No score here in game 1. There's the 0-2, and it's fouled off again by Cameron Bryant from Troutman.
Trying to make sure she stay alive.
O2 is in the dirt. Nice stop by Eubanks that time, but that could have been a run. Would have scored. So it's a 2-2 count, excuse me, to Bryant. Runner second, third, 2-2 count, one out here in the top of the third. 2-2's fouled off, and a good battle going on here between Dover and Bryant.
This is the time where you can't be making mistakes. This is where you have to be focused.
Yeah.
Especially when you got this close to scoring.
Very, very important point. 2-2, and what got a battle going on. Bryant fouls it off again. That time just got a piece of it. Certainly a lot longer at bats in this inning for Catawba Valley so far. 2-2, and she got her on a nasty pitch. 2 down, that's 7 strikeouts for Dover, and 2 down, a big strikeout here in the top of the third.
Number
Out of
12,
range to the plate, Chesney Steichleather. 2 down now, runner second, third.
That's a great way to play. 7 strikeouts in 3 innings.
Pretty good, I would say. First pitch high to Steichleather, but you got to get out of this inning. That's the key.
You have to get out of this inning.
With a still scoreless game.
Or at least not too bad of a score.
Yeah, you don't want to give up a lot. This one's popped up, and I believe it's going to hit foul. It's right over there. Yeah, it went. The ball was right at Randy Evans over there on the wide shot. Randy had a shot.
Listen.
But he was protecting the camera. That's always step number one.
Randy could have got out.
Yeah. We didn't want him to dive too far and go off the truck there. Right. But more importantly, protect the cameras.
Definitely.
1-1 count now to Steichleather. It's fouled off, and now the Eddies are 1 strike away from getting out of some trouble here in the top of the third inning. Red Hawks at second, third, 2 outs, 1-2 count.
You can see she got herself back together before it was too late.
Let's see if she can get out of this inning. Fouls it off, staying alive. Dover still got good velocity on that pitch. And the Red Hawks did this on a couple of nice bunts. They advanced 1 runner on an out, and then just a great bunt. Got a runner to first. It looked like she went around that time.
Where did she go?
Ooh. Wow. Well, we had a good view of it right here. Demaje, and I think she went big time. Yeah, got to Catawba Valley caught a break there. Next pitch here is a shot, and they're gonna make them pay for it. They will score a couple of runs.
Almost went home.
It almost did. A big 2-run double here with 2 outs, and it's a 2-0 lead for Catawba Valley. And we may look back on that play, that non-call there, and that's a huge play in this game. 2-0 Catawba Valley lead.
That right there can cost a lot.
Yep, and that will bring Annie Andrews with a runner at second. She did that on a 2-2 pitch, hit it in the gap there in left field, made it a 2-0 lead.
Well, a lot of power.
No doubt. This one's popped up. Let's see if it stays in fair ground, and it's going to go foul. So it'll be an 0-1 count to Andrews. Two 2-0 Catawba Valley lead on the big 2-out double from Chesney Steichleather here in the top of the third. Fouls it off into the glove for a strike. 0-2 count.
That's not helping us. You don't want to hit his head. You got to come do it right. How about that?
There's a shot into center, and it is called to end the inning. So 2.5 in the books, but a big hit for Catawba Valley that scores a couple, and it's a 2-0 game. Yes, as we head to the bottom of the third inning, and I want to remind our folks to all of our viewers, whether you're watching live on YouTube or on C19, to check out our Spirit store that's a part of Cleveland Community College, right on the campus of Cleveland Community College. Open Monday through Friday from 8 to 4. You can check out all of our gear, sweatshirts, hats, short sleeve shirts, pants. They've got pajamas as well. They've got some bobbleheads. They've got a little bit of everything. So we invite you to go check it out Monday through Friday. Yeti baseball gear, Yeti softball gear. Check it all out at the Yeti Spirit Store. Also Alumni Association shirts are also a very, very important part of our Spirit Store. Well, we head to the bottom of the third inning. Yeah, there's our the bobbleheads. I've got one of those on my desk tonight. I always like checking out. You may have to get a snow globe. Yeah, you may need that. Hey, Christmas will be here before we know it. Right. That's right, just a few months away. Well, we head to the bottom of the third with a 2-0 Catawba Valley lead. Alexis Shope will lead off for the Yetis, followed by Mallory Haynes and Bree Fry.
Number 2, Kaylin Kale.
Next pitch is in there for a strike. 1-1. Count to Shope, starting third baseman. There's a shot that's going to be foul.
That one has some power.
Yeah. If she kept that one fair, that would have been definitely 2 bases.
She wanted that one.
Yeah. So it's a 1-2 count now to Alexis Shope. Fouls it off again. She had a shot at it, but it goes foul over there into the bullpen area. So 1-2 count still to Shope. Mason Lell on the mound for the Redhawks. That one's high, 2-2.
Seems she got a vendetta to revenge from their last inning.
Yeah. That was a big hit, though. You know, the Yetis were a strike away from getting out of that, and that was a big double to give Catawba Valley a 2-run lead. Swing and a miss. Lell gets the strikeout, 1 down, bottom of the third, and that will bring
Number
to
7,
the plate
Alexis Shope.
Alexis Shope. That was actually Kaylin Kills. My apologies. Now we have Alexis Shope, who is at the plate. So Kell strikes out. Here is Shope now with 1 down. And, of course, on deck will be Mallory Haynes. First pitch in there, or first pitch was high, I should say, for ball, so 1-0. It's popped up. Left field side, left fielder is going to be there, makes an easy play, 2 down, bottom of the third inning.
Had a little too much air behind it.
It did. Mallory Haynes, who had a base hit,
Mallory Haynes.
had a double her first time up, will come to the plate. 2-0 Catawba Valley lead here in the bottom of the third inning. But 2 down now, nobody on base. First pitch to Haynes is high. She can get on. Bree Fry on deck for the Yetis.
Had to duck that one.
Yeah, that one was a little bit high. It's in there, 1-1. Bottom of the third, 2-0 Catawba Valley lead. Here comes a 1-1 pitch to Haynes. It's hit hard, but it should be a play by the left fielder, and she makes it to end the inning. DeMonte, thank you so much, my friend. 3 in the books.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
It's always a pleasure. Great job. Catawba Valley Community College leads the Yetis of Cleveland Community College 2-0. We head to the fourth, live on YouTube and the rebroadcast on C19. Lauren, we had you the first inning.
I missed you.
I didn't get it. What happened? Come on in. She did. I'm sorry.
Cleveland.
Welcome
Branson in the truck.
the movies. I am Noel Man in a second, hanging out with a bunch of cool folks.
Like Glenn from The Walking Dead.
The Critics' Choice Scholar. Christian is not with us this week because he was smart.
Jim, how are you doing back over there on the Tim Cam?
Tim Cam.
Love is eternal.
Love is eternal.
Knows no date.
It knows no date.
Which means we can run this more than once.
That's exactly right. Yes.
Oh, look at he's celebrating.
He's celebrating Ragnarok.
Was there a band called Striper?
Yes.
Really was?
Yes, absolutely. I have no idea. I just made that up.
We head to the top of the fourth. Catawba Valley Community College leads the Yetis of Cleveland Community College 2-0. Emma Kaprowski will start the inning. There's a shot to third, throw to first, and one down. Tim Foster, and great to have Lauren Weidenhammer now with us, and Cleveland Community College broadcasting student. Lauren, welcome into the broadcast. Yetis down 2-0. Lauren, what a beautiful day for some softball.
Yes, it is.
It's gorgeous, is it not? It's
Yes.
beautiful weather, and I like it. And you got the sweatshirt on.
Yes.
That we were talking about the Spirit Store just a little while ago. You're looking good this afternoon. So one down, and to the plate for Catawba Valley is Abby Teague. 2-0 Catawba Valley lead, top of the fourth inning. Next pitch fouled off, and it's a 1-1 count now. We mentioned Teague from Taylorsville.
That one looked like it went out into the audience.
I think somebody may have. Quick shot, and Melton's there in center. Melton didn't have to move much that time. Melton was like, could have had a book in one hand and her glove in the other to make that. That was a pretty nice play. So two down here in the top of the fourth inning, and here's Grace Andrews. Here's a 1-1 pitch. It's outside to Andrews if she can get on. Kiana Molnar is on deck for the Red Hawks. Of course, from Hickory, North Carolina. 24-6. Here's a shot into center. Let's see if Melton can get it, and she does. A quick inning. So 3.5 innings in the books, and Catawba Valley still holds on to this 2-0 lead. And we want to talk about Yeti men's baseball because our next broadcast is going to be some Yeti men's baseball against Patrick and Henry. But let's look at their upcoming schedule, and they've got some big games coming up. The guys playing some good ball over the 500 mark right now. We've got that all three of the games and that Patrick and Henry series coming up first weekend of April, and there you see some of their other big games, including some trips to Virginia. They've got Rockingham Community College on there, and we'll wrap up the season. The Catawba Valley Community College will be back here on the campus of Cleveland Community College for that action. And Lauren, 2-0 game. Right now the Yetis have to get things going. As you were coming into the park, Lauren, one thing I've noticed, along with our fans, a lot of times we see pets, a lot of pets. You see any pets here at the park this afternoon?
Not that I've seen.
Not yet, at least. Yeah, we could see some a little bit later on. I saw quite a few over the weekend during that series with the Wake Tech. So Catawba Valley's got the 2-0 lead. You see Mason Lell getting our warm-up pitches, and for the Yetis here in the bottom of the fourth, Trinity Hatchell, followed by Cadence Hopper and Haley Eubanks will be the batters. Fifth inning, it'll be great to have Chris Swafford, part of our broadcasting curriculum, one of our students, and joining us for the broadcast.
Number 25, Brianna Fry.
So here's Fry, followed by Hatchell and Hopper. First pitch to Bree Fry is outside. Yetis down 2-0, bottom of the fourth. First of two games. Next pitch is high. Next Redhawks pitch, the 2-0. 3-0 now to Fry. .30 pitch coming from Lell. As Fry's trying to get on base here early. It's in there 3-1 as Fry was taking. Here is the 3-1 pitch. Popped over, and nice play by that time the shortstop who came over to make it. This is a good Catawba Valley defense. One down, bottom of the fourth, and that will bring to the plate Trinity Hatchell, who's at first base, starting first baseman. Looked like Lauren that time that shortstop did have to run a little bit harder to make that play, but she was fast to get to that ball.
Yeah.
First pitch in there, 0-1 to Trinity Hatchell.
Watch for that rise ball, kid.
0-1 is popped up. Here comes the left fielder in, but it's not going to even get out that far as the shortstop again. Makes a nice play on just on the outskirts of the outfield. And
Number
quickly
5,
two down.
Hopper.
Here's Cadence Hopper, and certainly right now Mason Lell is in a groove with this 2-0 lead. So here is Hopper with 2 down, bottom of the fourth. It's in there, 0-1. Nobody on base for the Yetis. Next pitch outside, 1-1. Region 10 action, game 1 of a doubleheader. There's the ball fouled, third base side, and Hopper's in a 1-2 hole now with 2 down. Here comes the 1-2 pitch from starting pitcher Mason Lell for the Redhawks. And she got her on the strikeout, and Catawba Valley, they have settled down and playing well defensively. They keep the shutout going. Thank you so much, Lauren. After 4 innings, the Yetis lead, or down, to Catawba Valley, 2-0. You're watching Yeti Girls Softball live on YouTube and the rebroadcast on C19. We're back with the 5th inning right after this.
That was a quick one.
Hey everyone, I'm Tim Wisher, welding instructor at Cleveland Community College, and today I'd like to take a little time and tell you about what we do here. Welders are in demand. We offer a certificate program and we offer a diploma program. It takes about a year to come through our program. We offer morning and evening classes here at CCC. We have the lowest student to instructor ratio in the state. We do real life simulation. We do API 1104 downhill pipe welding. We also do D11 structural steel code and ASME welding as well. We have AWS certified welding inspectors on staff. If you want to learn more about our welding program, you can give me a call directly at 704-669-4077 or on the community college website at clevelandcc.edu.
Hi, I'm Steve Putnam, and I'd like to invite you to join me for the next Talk of the Town. Each week I get to meet with some of the most interesting people in Cleveland County, and each show is packed with information you need to know to stay connected to our community. From promoting upcoming events to discussing local subjects that impact you, Talk of the Town has a little something for everyone. Plus, we're on every day, so it's easy to catch up with us. That's Talk of the Town, every day, every week, right here on C19 TV, Cleveland County's channel.
Kiana Molnar.
We head to the top of the 5th inning. Kiana Moeller will lead off for Catawba Valley, who has a 2-0 lead over the Yetis. Tim Foster now. Good to have Chris Swafford, Cleveland Community College broadcasting student, with me. And the Yetis have pitched well, but they're down 2-0 so far, Chris.
Yeah, they'll really have to pick it up if they're going to win this.
No doubt about it. We're already in the top of the 5th inning. First pitch was a strike. Rick Dover's done a good job on the mound for the Yetis, but she gave up that one big hit. There's a ground ball, a hard one, but a nice play by the second baseman and a good play to start the inning defensively. And remember, just one big hit's been the difference in this game. When Catawba Valley had a couple runners on, There was a 2-2 pitch. It looked like that the batter may have almost went around and should have been called out, but was called that she did not go around. Next bat was a big 2 RBI hit, and that's what our score is, 2-0. That'll bring to the plate Alyssa Krosky from Greensboro, the Greensboro native. First pitch was a ball. 1-0 pitch to Krosky is low, and it's 2-0. Rick Dover struck out 6 of the first 7 Hawks she saw early in this game. Then their 2-1 count. 1 out, top of the 5th. That one's fouled off, and it's a 2-2 count now to Alyssa Krosky. Jessica Cannon is on deck for the Red Hawks. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard but foul. Chris, we had a foul ball earlier that almost took out one of our camera operators. I think you saw some of that, did you not?
I actually tossed it back to
somebody. You found the softball, yes. Well, I wouldn't have taken him out. I think Randy would have made a nice play. That's fouled off first base side. Ray Tillman, producer director of Game 1. Danny Morton, sound and cameras. Randy Evans behind the camera. Great curriculum with us this afternoon. Next pitch fouled off. We do invite you to check our brand new look of our website at clevelandcc.edu. Time to start thinking about summer and fall classes as we heading into April. Swing and a miss, and a great job by Dover. Another strikeout, 2 down here in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring up Jessica Cannon. This will be her 3rd at bat of the game.
Number 10, Jessica Cannon.
Cannon from Marion, North Carolina. Chris, you've been to Marion a few times.
Yeah, just a few times.
Yeah, went to McDowell High School. First pitch, swing and a miss. Nobody on for Catawba Valley, but they do have a 2-0 lead here in the top of the 5th with 2 outs. Thinking bunt. That one's low, 1-1 count. And the Eddies, speaking of bats, and they're going to have to get some things going. Chris mentioned it's getting a little bit later in this game now. Swing and a miss.
They still have time. I have faith in them.
They do have time, and they're just down 2 runs. 1-2 count now to Jessica Cannon. Pitch is fouled off. I'm going to show you some footage of our brand new gym and the look there here during the bottom of the inning. The changes. The home of our Eddie men's basketball and girls basketball squad and volleyball squad. This one's popped up. Should be an easy play for the second baseman, and it is to end the top of the 5th. Yetis doing a good job defensively. Still 2-0 game after 4.5 innings of play here in Game 1. And yeah, speaking of our new look and the gym, we want you to check out some footage here momentarily. There it is. What a beautiful look. What a place, wonderful place it's going to be for Yeti girls and men's basketball, Yeti girls volleyball, the Yeti head. The bleachers have been added in the scoreboard, and Chris, this is going to be a neat place to watch some basketball.
I think so. I'll have to come back and watch it.
Yes, you will. It's going to be a neat place to check it out, and of course that action will be getting going later in 2023, but we invite folks to come check out all that action. And of course we got a lot of action still going on for softball and baseball in this 2023 season as we get ready to head into the bottom of the 5th inning. What about this weather here this afternoon, Chris? Just absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, it's fantastic. It's my kind of weather.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a breeze, but this is the kind of weather we would like, maybe like in July. Instead of that humidity, that would be pretty nice.
Yeah, I do not like the humidity.
No, it would be nice to have a little bit of this. Great to have you along live this afternoon on YouTube, and those watching the rebroadcast either during the afternoon or the evening on C19. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And to lead things off at the bottom of the fifth, it's going to be Haley Eubanks, followed by Andre Melton and Carmen Pruitt. Eubanks, of course, the catcher, and the Yetis need to get these bats going. Mason Lell certainly in a groove right now for Catawba Valley on the mound. First pitch is in there to Eubanks. Yetis have hit just a few balls really hard this afternoon. A lot of pop-ups and grounders. Fouls it off, 0-2. Andre Melton on deck. Going to be great to have Britson Fields with me to finish this one up in the 6th and 7th, and Todd Hutton will be with me for the entire game too on color commentary. There's a hard hit ball, but right there, Chris, to the second baseman. She didn't have to move much to make that play.
Not at all.
Nice play,
Number
one
6,
down.
Andrea Melton.
Been really impressed with Catawba Valley's defense here in game 1. Here's Andrea Melton with one down. Region 10 matchup. Thinking about bunt, and it's low, 1-0 count. Coach Ronald Beaver in his 4th season with this Yeti girls softball program. He's down there at third base coaching. Hoping these bats can get going to the Yetis here in the bottom of the 5th. There's a bunt, and it's going to go foul right in front of us. Catcher looked at it, third baseman looked at it, but neither one could get to it, and it'll be 1-1.
It's times like this I'm glad there's a net there.
Yeah, they could come for a dive right up here with us without that, right out here on the table. So it's a 1-1 count now with one down, bottom of the 5th. It's in there, 1-2 now to Melton. Lyle is really in the groove for Catawba Valley, the Conover native.
Battle, Andrew.
1-2 pitch. It's outside, 2-2. Carmen Pruitt's on deck for the Yetis. Blue skies, temperatures in the 60s. Just a great afternoon as Melton stays alive, fouls it off. And it's a 2-2 count. Stays a 2-2 count, I should say, with one out. Here's Lell's 2-2 pitch. And she gets her on the strikeout, and Lell again with another big strikeout. 2 down here in the bottom of the 5th, and that will bring up left-handed batter Carmen Pruitt.
Number 1, Carmen Pruitt.
And just like that, Chris, 2 down quickly here in the 5th. First pitch in there to Pruitt is a strike. 2-0 Catawba Valley over the Yetis, bottom of the 5th. There is a wild squibbler. Shortstop throws it, and nice play. Another great defensive play. 5 innings in the books. Catawba Valley 2, the Yetis of Cleveland Community College nothing. We're back with more Yeti Girls Softball live on YouTube and the rebroadcast on C19. Chris, thank you very much. We'll see you soon, my friend. We'll head to the 6 right after this.
Do you like to work with your hands, build, make something work, show, I've done this? Turn your interest into a career. Construction trades at Cleveland Community College can give you the skills you need. Well-trained electricians are in high demand. CCC delivers hands-on training both in and outside the classroom. CCC makes it simple for students to get ahead, whether they want single courses, certificates, diplomas, or associate degrees. Now the question is, are you ready to start your journey today?
Between your job, your family, and other demands on your time, life can get pretty hectic. So we want you to take time for yourself. Hi, I'm Jennifer Harrell, and I want you to join me for your health. Each month, the Cleveland County Health Department and C19 TV will explore topics that affect you and your family's health. We'll discuss the importance of exercise, a healthy diet, and regular health screenings and checkups. From fitness tips to warning signs to the latest healthcare news, For Your Health will help keep you in shape and up to date in Cleveland County. We want you to be your best, so join us each month for Your Health, right here on Spectrum Cable and online, c19.tv.
Catawba Valley.
We head to the top of the 6th inning. Catawba Valley leading the Eddies of Cleveland Community College 2-0. Tim Foster, and great to have Brinson Fields now with me on color commentator position. Brinson, as we start the 6th, the Eddies got to get the bats going. Been a good game though so far.
Oh yeah, I've been watching in the truck and it's been crazy. These innings are going by a lot faster than I thought they would.
Yeah, it has been a kind of a fast-moving game. There's a hard shot into center field, and Melton makes the play. That is Carmen Bryant, the leadoff batter for Catawba Valley, and one down. Tim Foster, and again, as we said, Brinson Fields, Cleveland Community College student. Great to have Brinson. So one down, and here is Chesney Steichleather. Steichleather had the one big hit that gave Catawba Valley the 2-0 lead. She had that 2 RBI double, and she's back at the plate now, top of the 6th.
Hopefully they don't give her another reason to keep that streak going.
No, you're exactly right. Got to get her out here. One down. Here's the 1-0 pitch. And it's low to Steichleather.
Like I say, it's that Yeti pitcher. You can almost hear the whistle when she throws that ball.
She has really thrown it well today. Here's a pop-up. This could be a tough play, but left fielder is going to make a nice play. And we have seen some great defensive plays by both the Red Hawks and the Yetis. 2 down, top of the 6th.
Yeah, they are not giving each other an inch on this game.
You're exactly right, Brinson. Here's Annie Andrews with 2 down. Top of the 6th inning. Next pitch is low, or first pitch is low to Andrews. So 1-0 count. Here's the 1-0 and swing and a miss. 1-1 count. There's a shot into left field and it goes foul. So 1-2 count to Andrews now.
There's also been a lot of foul balls this game, I've noticed.
Yeah, and a lot of them over to that third base side.
And into the truck.
We've had a couple near the truck, on top of the truck, as a matter of fact. You're right.
Yeah, was in there and felt that thing shaking. It was.
Yep, we did have a foul ball head up that way. 1-2, fouled off by Andrews. 2-0 Catawba Valley lead, top of the 6th, game 1. Game 2 a little bit later on this afternoon. Next pitch is high, and it'll be 2-2 now to Andrews. Dover on the mound. He's done a great job.
Them dugout girls are loud today.
There's a base hit into left field, and Andrews is on at first with 2 outs. Good piece of hitting. So 1 on and 2 out, and that's going to bring up Emma Kaprowski.
Let's go, Emma.
First pitch to Kaprowski is low. Two nothing Catawba Valley lead. As we mentioned, they do have a runner on at first, and there is another base hit. Back-to-back hits. Runners are going to be first and second, and they're trying to add Brinson to this 2-0 lead here in the 6th.
Oh yeah,
a couple of good hits.
Yetis better pull it together, or they're going to be out of this game.
Yeah, the Red Hawks would love to add a couple of runs to really put them in a hole. Here's Abby T with runners first and second, 2 outs now. Right-handed batter Teague steps in. First pitch was outside, 1-0. There's a ground ball. Runner will come home. Throw to third, and the ball gets away. Another run will score. And here comes the runner all the way home, and she will score. And it's a 5-0 game, and a mental mistake on a couple of throws. Just like that, Catawba Valley really in control now, Brinson.
Oh, yeah. I've noticed like the past couple of hits that they just did were all ground balls. They did not let any go high. They just kept it low to where they couldn't catch it in the air.
Yeah, and the Eddies, a couple of mistakes there. You see our score 5-0 in the infield. And Catawba Valley in control now, 5-0 here, top of the 6th inning. And here's Grace Andrews, and they did all that with 2 outs, 3 runs across with 2 outs.
They better strike this girl out, and they better pull it up in the next 2 innings.
No doubt about it. Next pitch is low. 2-0. Nothing Catawba Valley lead now. It's 3-0 now to Andrews. The pitch is in there. 3-1. Catawba Valley, as we mentioned, they have done all this damage with 2 outs, 3 runs across. There's a shot into center, and Melton will have it to end the inning, but a big inning, 3 across in the top of the 6th inning. 5-0 lead for Catawba Valley Community College over the Eddies of Cleveland Community College. And we'll remind you again of our programs, Brinson, that are part of C19 TV that you can check out each and every day. C19 TV, of course, been a part of the community 41 years. There it is, Armchair Quarterback Artworks, Connections, Cleveland County Kitchen, Community Spotlight. Also, great programming you can check out every day. Dare to Soar, Face the Music. For your information, Meet Me at the Movies with Noel Manning. And we also invite you to check out Political Smackdown. Check out the whole crew each and every week. School Matters, Talk of the Town, Woman to Woman, and Yeti Tracks. And if you're Catawba Valley right now, bottom of the 6th inning, you're feeling pretty good. You got the 5-0 lead. And again, as you talked about, a lot of ground balls, a lot of base hits, a lot of singles, but the Eddies made some defensive mistakes, Brinson, that kind of aided that as well.
Yeah, they kind of helped them get that almost home run without...
Yeah, that was kind of an end-of-park homer, basically. Yeah, with a couple of mental mistakes. So Lel is still on the mound for Catawba. This thing out for this Red Hawk squad as we do head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Going to be the top of the order.
Yeah, he's number 2, Kaylin Kale.
So here's Kaylin Kale. She'll be followed by Alexis Shope and Mallory Haynes. Bottom of the 6th inning. Well on the mound still for the Red Hawks. First pitch in there for a strike.
Heard the snap on that one.
Yeah, she is really throwing it well. She has had a heck of a game pitching. She's got the shutout going. Next pitch outside. It's 1-1.
Both pitchers looked like they were having a good game. It's just, I think that last inning,
well, yeah,
I heard them. Just
a couple of hits here or there. Bertha Eddies, there's a ground ball foul. And Lyle has just really not got herself in any trouble. She's been consistent. Yetis have not been able to really, have a couple of runners on to really make her feel nervous with runners on base. She's kept them off base so far.
Yeah, I haven't really noticed. When I've been watching in the truck, there's really been barely any Yetis on base.
Yeah, she's done a great job. She's still got good velocity on those pitches. As we saw Kales foul that one off. 1-2 count. 5-0 Catawba Valley lead here in game 1. We're in the bottom of the 6th, live on YouTube, or watching on C19. Fouls it off. She's had a couple of good hits, but she's not been able to keep it in fair territory. And I'm referring to Kaylin Kells, the starting shortstop for the Yetis.
I'm sure that last inning kind of rattled everybody on the Yetis team.
No doubt. Swing and a miss, off-speed pitch. 1 down, bottom of the 6th. Another big strikeout for Lel. And here comes Alexis Shope.
Number 7, Alexis Shote.
With one down. Here's Wells' first pitch to Show, and it's high. The 1-0 pitch popped up. Is it going to stay fair ground? It does. Shortstop, or that was third baseman, excuse me, tracked it down. That was Steichleather. I wondered if that would stay in play, and it did. And their defense has been really good today too, Brinson.
Oh yeah.
Number 8.
They both were doing really great till pretty much that last inning.
That last inning defensively, you're exactly right. Here's Mallory Haynes now 2 down in the bottom of the 6th inning. First pitch was a ball. Haynes, one of the few hits in this game for the Eddies. Pops this one up, but let's see if it stays in play. And it's going to go foul. And out of the park. So 1-1 count. Five nothing Catawba Valley. We mentioned they came in 24-6 on the season. And you're seeing why. A very solid squad. 1-2 count now to Haynes.
These breezes are definitely better than any of the baseball games we were doing.
Yes, this is it's just a gorgeous, gorgeous afternoon. That next pitch was low. 2-2 now to Haynes. 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th inning. This one's popped up. Let's see if it stays in play. It's not. One of the fans almost brought that one in.
I bet it almost knocked someone in the head.
Yeah. 2-2 count. See a lot of our fans with Yeti apparel on, Brinson.
Oh yeah.
We've got ours on as well.
It's definitely a lot nicer apparel once we got that mascot.
No doubt. Haynes fouls it off to stay alive. 2-2.
That one definitely had some speed on it. I heard it almost crack that board.
Yeti's in a big hole though, down 5-0 here in the bottom half of the 6th inning in game 1. She got her on the strikeout. 6 innings are in the books, and Catawba Valley's in control. They lead it over the Yetis 5-0. You're watching Yeti Girls Softball live on YouTube and the rebroadcast on C19. Hey, Danny.
This week I am an old team man in the second. And to my right.
Is this a European version of the show?
What just happened?
I have no idea.
On the right show?
I have no idea.
It's great to be here.
Yes, it is. We've got Temptation Eyes, Tim Foster.
Chanel 19.
Yeah, the Tim approved.
If you want to smell like Tim Foster.
Tim endorsed.
Yeah.
I like it. And for those of you that do not speak Tunisian, welcome to Meet Me.
We want to do that again.
The movies.
Well, we head to the top of the 7th inning as Catawba Valley is in control. They lead it 5-0 over the Yetis of Cleveland Community College, and we have we've got a pinch hitter. That's Brianna Broom. Tim Foster, Brinson Fields, Cleveland Community College broadcasting student. Brianna Broom is going to be the pinch hitter with Catawba Valley in control here in the top of the 7th to lead off for the Red Hawks. So Broom coming to the plate. You see her, number 19. And for the Yetis right now, Brinson, you got to get out of this inning and you got to find a way to get some runs. Or this one's going to be over in game 1.
Oh yeah. Hopefully they can just strike them out real quick and then get those 5 hits they need to hopefully just tie up real quick.
Got to get the momentum change. First pitch was low to Broom. Broom is from Denver, North Carolina. Played high school ball at North Lincoln. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Denver's actually like maybe 20, 30 minutes from where I live.
You know where Denver is. You're not too far from that area. I've been up there for a variety of events through the years, some sporting events and others. Not a beautiful area. Not too far from the lake. Up there, Lake Norman, correct?
Yep, it's one of the few parts around that area that have not been touched by Charlotte yet.
Yeah, and yet being the key word there.
Yeah.
1-2 count now to Broom. Outside 2-2 now. Couple of big hits and key situations have been the difference in this game 1 for Catawba Valley, and their defense has been solid. Swing and a miss, and Broom strikes out. That is 9 strikeouts for Dover on the day. But unfortunately, as you mentioned, it's just been a couple of plays here, there, and a couple of mistakes have been the difference in the 5-0 lead.
Oh yeah, and they cannot afford to make any mistakes in this inning.
Here's Alyssa Kropski with 1 down in the 7th. We were talking about our Yeti apparel. We'll talk more about the Spirit Store again and talking about what you can check out here within the campus of Cleveland Community College and Yeti apparel at the bottom of the inning. 1-1 count to Alyssa Kropski. Two-1 now, inside. Like I said, it's a little bit low actually on the pitch. It's a 2-1 count. Here's Dover's pitch. Fouls it off 2-2 now. Game 2 a little bit later on, and looking forward to working with Todd Hunt, another Cleveland Community College broadcasting student on that broadcast. And just fouls it off. That would roll back near our broadcast position, Brinson.
I'm glad it was low because I probably would have flinched.
Yeah, without a nail, you would have had a shot at that one. Maybe we get your glove out here. Be ready for that.
You'd have to get a pretty big glove.
You would need a big glove. 2-2 count. And that one hit her. And she just lost that one. That hit the ground, hit Kropski, and that's one of those that happens from time to time. So she'll be at first with 1 out, and that will bring to the plate Jessica Cannon.
Number 10, Jessica Cannon.
So here comes Cannon as Catawba Valley looking to add some more insurance runs to this 5-0 lead. And that one hits her as well, and all of a sudden some control issues for Dover, who's pitched the ball well. And usually when you see that, Brinson, it means that she's starting to get a little bit tired on the mound.
Oh, yeah.
Just a lot of pitches, and now we've got Red Hawks first and second.
Cameron Bryant.
I've kind of just been watching every time she'll come up towards like the midway. She looks really flustered every time she's done that.
She's going to, I think she's trying to get composure. Here's Cameron Bryant now with runners first and second and 1 out after hitting back-to-back Red Hawks. Next pitch is low. Next pitch in there, 1-1 to Bryant.
I was talking about this in the truck. I forget how hard softballs are till they're flying at you so fast.
You got that right. Here's a shot in the gap. This will score 1. Melton's going to throw it. They're going to send another one home. Here's the throw home, and Eubanks cannot control it. Both runners score, and now that's going to send Bryant all the way to third base. And it's a 7-0 lead. Catawba Valley in control. Great piece of hitting that time, and aggressive running, couple runs score. So runner at third, one out, and here comes Chesney Steichleather, who's already had a couple of RBIs early in the game. All Redhawks here late in game one. Here's a shot, and nice play. Right fielder's going to tag. Here's the throw home, and she will score on the sac fly, and it's 8-0 Catawba Valley.
I think that ball just went a little too far to where it probably would not have made it back.
No, she would have had to, and if it was in just a little bit, you're right, that time, Brinson, she would have had maybe a shot at home, but just too far out. And gets the sac fly, 8-0, and that will bring Andrews, who hits it. That's the ball's going to be fair. It's going to get all the way to the wall. That stayed fair, third base side, and she's got a 2-out double. So Annie Andrews with the 2-out double. And here's Emma Kaprowski in another big inning here for Catawba Valley. They put 2 on the board in the third, 3 in the sixth, 3 already across here in the seventh. And there you see a good shot of Andrews at second just minutes ago, or seconds ago. So she is at second with 2 down. Emma Kaprowski at the plate. Takes a strike. And Catawba Valley knows they are 3 outs away from getting a game 1 victory here.
And they are not looking the least bit scared.
No, they're in control of this one, no doubt about it. 0-2 count. Fouls it off the stale line. 8-0 Catawba Valley. This was a 2-0 game as we head into the 6th inning, but since then, Catawba Valley really opened it up with some big hits, some timely hits, some great running and aggressive running on the bases, and have taken control.
And honestly, looks like they ain't going to give that up without a fight.
No doubt about it. 1-2, or actually 2-2 count now. Runner's going to go to third as the ball got away a little bit from Eubanks, and now it's a 2-2 count. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. As you see, Andrews at third. And certainly that dugout fired up. Got the strikeout for, I believe, the 10th of the game. So after 6.5 innings, 3 more across for Catawba Valley, and they lead it 8-0 over the Yetis of Cleveland Community College, where we see we're wearing our Yeti apparel, and you can check out our Spirit store each day, Monday through Friday. You can get sweatshirts, hats, short sleeve shirts. Brinson's got his sweatshirt on this afternoon. You can even, they've got some vests in there. They've got the hats. They got those bigger hats, you know, when you head to the beach this summer, Brinson. And you don't get, I got sunburn over the weekend, so I'm going to need that when I get to the beach because I'll be pretty white when I get down there. But they've got a little bit of everything.
Yeah, I know I may need one when I go out on the kayak if it keeps staying this warm.
You will need it on the kayak. They've got the caps. They've got the those bigger hats. They've got the Alumni Association apparel, sweatshirts. So we invite you to check it out Monday through Friday. Our Spirit store located right inside Cleveland Community College on the campus right here. Check it out. And we also, as we mentioned, we invite you to check out the new look of our website at clevelandcc.edu. And all the curriculums and opportunity to sign up for summer and fall classes in 2023. Check that out on our new look of our website, clevelandcc.edu. Well, 8-0. It's going to take quite a rally. But for the Yetis, you just take it one batter at a time, and to kick things or to start things off in the bottom of the 7th, it'll be Bree Fry, followed by Trinity Hatchell and Cadence Hopper. Last chance for Cleveland Community College here in game 1. As Brinson told you a little while ago, Catawba Valley in control right now. So here's Bree Fry to lead off. And what a game it's been for Mason Lell. She has got the shutout going, and she is going to try to complete that shutout here in the bottom of the 7th. First pitch is low.
She's still throwing them stingers.
She is still throwing it hard. She has been tough to figure out. this afternoon. 1-1 to Fry, as that's called a strike. This pitch is outside, 2-1. Trinity Hatchell on deck for this ladies softball squad. Foul off 2-2. Yetis had a stretch just a few weeks ago where they had won 5 out of 6 games. But they are playing a tougher stretch right now. As we mentioned, Lewisburg earlier this week, and now this very talented Catawba Valley squad. That one's in the dirt. 3-2 count now. Here's a 3-2 pitch. Popped up. Should be an easy play, and is for second baseman Cameron Bryant. And one down, bottom of the 7th. Yetis down to their last 2 outs here in game 1.
They just need to keep it down to 1 out and hopefully load up the bases and knock it out.
And load it up again, yeah.
Yep.
Keep just trying to stay alive, but things looking good for Catawba Valley. Here is Trinity Hatchell, who is the first baseman for this Yeti squad. First pitch in there, a strike. Lell looking for the shutout. Mason Lell from Conover. Played at a very good St. Stephen's softball program. Here's a little squib to third baseman, throw to first, and they will get her 2 down. Nice play that time by Steichleather at third, and Yetis down to their last out of this game 1 in the form of
Cadence Hopper.
Cadence Hopper coming to the plate, I should say. My apologies. Here's Hopper. Last chance for the Yetis. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
We gotta get straight in the ball.
And I think you made a good point that next pitch 0-2. Yetis really got rattled, I think, in that 6th inning. You mentioned they give up those 3 runs, some mental mistake. Just didn't seem to have the same energy.
Yeah.
Yetis down to their last strike here in game 1. Here is the 0-2. It's inside.
Every person I've seen come up to bat just looks rattled after that first foul they hit.
Yeah, I think it's a very good point. Next pitch, 1-2 outside, so 2-2 to Hopper. 2 down, 8-0 lead, bottom of the 7th for Catawba Valley. Hopper fouls it off to stay alive and keep the Yetis alive in this game 1.
That almost went into the baseball field.
Yes, it did. 2-2 from Lell, and Hopper stays alive again. If she can get on base, Hayda Eubanks is on deck for the Yetis. 2-2 swing and a miss, and the throw to first will end it, and it will. Catawba Valley Community College wins game 1, 8-0. They get the shutout. They move to 25-6. Yetis drop to 12-15. Big thanks to Brinson Fields. Great job, Brinson, as always. Big thanks to Danny Morton, Randy Evans, our producer director Greg Tillman. We'll be back a little bit later on YouTube for game 2 and on C19. Thanks for watching Yeti Girls Softball.